Hello, hi, and welcome to my Q&A. So, I have had a day, to say the least. Let me just explain. So, today, I started my day off, all great. So I went downstairs to film this $300 underrated slime shops review. Everything was going all good. It took me so long. I was exhausted by the time I got to the end of it, but I just wanted to see how much storage I had left on my SD card. And I find it. I'm like, oh, great, okay, so I have like enough storage left. It's fine. So I go to exit out of it, and I was on the format card section. Just to fill you in, if you format your card, that basically means you erase it, like you just clear it, like you take all of the footage off of your SD card. So, me being dumb, instead of hitting cancel, as in like log off of the little format card page, I hit OK, aka yes, please do format my card. That was a lot of money and a lot of hard work. So that's the frame of mind I'm in. But my problem is that I'm leaving for vacation tomorrow, and it's currently 7 o'clock at night, and I'm trying to film a video, so I have something for you guys, and I'm currently really struggling. So please enjoy this video, because it just has not been my day today. This normally isn't the vibe that I have in my videos, so let's just hit the intro. Hey guys! It's slime time. Welcome back to my channel. Unless you're new, then a big welcome to you. This week, we'll be filming a Q&A. I basically put up a poll several weeks ago, and I never got around to it. Let's just get on with the Q&A, I guess. Yanni or Laurel? And my answer to this is I actually can hear both. I have no idea how. I will play the little like recording thing, and in my head I'll just think like Yanni, 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 and then I hear Yanni. But then if I play the same recording over again and I think Laurel, 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 I hear Laurel. The next question is, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel? Any tips for beginners? Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm just gonna be straight up with you guys. So my first YouTube channel was actually not Slime Time. I made a YouTube channel maybe like 4 years back, and I named it Artsy Fartsy. I would do random DIYs on there. I thought I was really cool. I wish somebody told me that those videos were really bad. Unfortunately, actually thankfully, you guys can't go back and look at the videos because I cleared my page. Yay! My camera was so shaky. I was filming on like a potato of a camera, and the audio voiceover was from my phone, so I'd sit with my phone like this.
And now you're gonna add the glue.
I was really camera shy. Like really camera shy. So I'd be sitting there and I'd be like, you know, doing my voiceover, and I'd have the most monotone voice ever. A lot like my very first voiceover on this channel right here. Kind of scary because the whole voiceover goes like,
and now you're gonna add the glue.
So that was actually my very first YouTube, but after that I started getting into slime videos when slime became like the huge thing on all social media platforms. First, I created a slime account on Instagram named Daily Slime Vids with one of my friends from school. I moved on to It's Slime Time, my Instagram, and it actually started to become somewhat popular, but then I started my YouTube account. Basically, I started up Slime Time 2.5-ish years ago, but I really didn't start posting consistently until about a year ago. And a year ago from now, I got 10,000 views in all. So I'm scrolling through my emails and I see one from like YouTube, and they're like,
oh, hi, like you're eligible for AdSense.
And I was like, oh, what's this? And I'm like reading on it, and I'm like, oh, I can make money. This is like fantastic. I was like, wow, I can have fun with YouTube and make money off of it. So I was like, I'm getting the best of both worlds. By July, I had $25 as my estimated revenue, but you can't get a paycheck until you hit $100. That's the threshold, like the bare minimum. Unless you get over $100, you can't get paid monthly. So after that, I think August, I got my very first paycheck, August 2017, and it was like $113. So basically, I just kept doing my thing, and my channel just kept growing. You guys just kept coming back, and you liked the videos, and I was just like, wow, like, for me? Really? Wow. You guys are some dedicated timers. And then I posted that Glitter Slimes video, the Glitter Slimes review video, around maybe October or November of 2017. And it like blew up. Like, it currently has over 1.7 million views on it, which is absolutely insane because like, that's a lot of people that clicked on that video. But I'm so grateful for that. So basically, I'm getting super sidetracked and I'm telling you like my life story, which you really probably don't want to hear right now. Any tips I have for beginners? Find something you feel very passionate about, something that you love, something that you're gonna do for fun. You cannot not start YouTube up because you want money. It cannot be because of money, because the money will not come, because people can see right through you when you don't enjoy what you do. Don't copy other people. I mean, you can obviously get inspiration from them, but you don't want to be like following their exact footsteps. You gotta try to come up with your own creative content. Like, that's the challenge of YouTube. And the last thing is don't think you need this huge, amazing setup to start YouTube. You do not. I started YouTube on my iPhone 6s with this tripod. As you can see, it is literally like a $5 tripod from Target, and you know what? It worked. And even back then, I was editing on iMovie on my iPhone 6s. Okay, that question just took like forever to answer, but let's move on to the next one. First, I want to say I love your account. Oh, thank you. And the question is, will you ever open up a slime shop? So right now, I do not think I'm going to be opening up a slime shop, mainly because I do not have a lot of time on my hands. A huge chunk of my time is dedicated towards you guys in YouTube, posting weekly and coming up with new ideas and pre-recording and filming and editing. It is very time consuming. Like, I may come out with what, a 10-minute video, and you're like, oh, that's not too bad. But no, you don't know how much time goes behind editing. If that's a 10-minute video, I can spend easily up to 8 to 10 hours editing that video, and that doesn't even count the time that I spent filming it and putting it together and brainstorming and all of that stuff. So there's a lot of behind the scenes action that goes on that you guys don't really see. So I feel like if I were to start up a slime shop, I wouldn't be able to do everything 100% in the perfectionist type of way that I like to do things. So for now, probably not. I mean, my goal is to maybe come out with merch. Don't quote me on that, but I'd really love to do that sometime. Comment down below if you'd buy yourself some Slime Time merch. What's your favorite slime that you've purchased and from who? My favorite slime ever from a slime shop is from Parakeet Slimes, and it's Burb Mallow. No other slime like it. Like, I have seen so many repetitive slimes. They're all creative, but they all have a very similar texture. They all have a similar look, smell, so on and so forth. This is the only slime that I cannot figure out the texture to. If you had to pick a slime to live with for the rest of your life, what would it be? Once again, my bae, Burb Mallow. What made you want to start making slime? So here's the story. So there is a slime account on Instagram, and it is called Slime Tutorials, and there's these two slimers on there, A and T, that's what they go by, and I would scroll to the end of their feed. I was so obsessed with them, mainly because one of the girls on there, A, she created this recreation of the cherry squishes, soft serve slime cream, and that was like my obsession for the longest time, and I would waste so much money and so many ingredients just trying to recreate this, and I would fail miserably multiple times, and we'd end up with either a rock or liquid or some nasty concoction. But that's basically how I got into slime. I would try making slime. I'd literally, this isn't even a joke, I'd run downstairs with like my little 4-ounce bottle of Elmer's glue and get a red Solo cup and a popsicle stick and start making slime at like 9 o'clock at night. Who was the first slime seller that you bought from, and what slimes? So the first slime shop that I ever bought from was Glitter Slimes, and actually it was not the $100 Glitter Slimes review. It was actually a couple months before that, and it was the Banana Laffy Taffy slime by Glitter Slimes, and this was before I started making money off of YouTube. So I was like counting out my coins. I was like, oh my gosh, this is everything. I was so careful with that slime. Where do you get your Daiso clay from? I get mine off of Amazon. I know there are some random Daiso stores around America, but they're very few and far between. There's like 6 in total. What types of slime do you hate? Like butter slime or iceberg slime? I don't think I really hate any type of slime. I think I prefer slimes over other slimes. Personally, clear slime based slimes are not my favorite because sometimes they get really messy and I'm not a fan. I think most of the time I end up gravitating towards super thick and clicky slimes. I'd normally choose like a thick clay slime over a fishbowl or a slushy slime. How did you come up with your name Slime Time? So this is kind of an embarrassing story. So where I was going with this, I was trying to make it thyme as in like the green herb or like plant that you put in foods as like a seasoning. So like THYME. At the moment, I'm dumb, so I was like, oh, thyme, like the plant. And I'm like,
TYME.
and no, like maybe 4 months after I made my Instagram, I like couldn't really change my logo because that's like my brand name. So I'm like looking it up and I'm like,
Oh, it's THYME.
Ooh. I just wanted something unique and kind of like a twist on words, which I kind of got, but not really. Who is your Slimer idol? I think I'd have to say either Peachy Babies or Parakeet Slimes, because Peachy Babies is a super mature and very rational Slimer, if that makes any sense at all. She puts so much time and care into all of her slime videos and all of her slimes. I just love her so much. I've bought multiple slime packages from her. I'd say probably over $300 in slime from Peachy Babies. And then Parakeet Slimes, because we are pretty close in age. I mean, I can relate to her a lot. Like, she literally just kind of reminds me of myself sometimes. Do you have other siblings, and do you do gymnastics? Yes, I have one other sibling. She is a younger sister. And do you do gymnastics? Yes, I do. I've been doing it now for 13 years. It's been a long time. Okay, here is a question I've been very resistant to answering, but I'm gonna answer for the sake of this video. It's asking, how old are you? I am 15. My birthday is October 17th, 2002. I know I look like maybe I'm a 12-year-old, but yeah, I know. Why do you like slime so much? Love you. Love you too. I gravitated towards slime because I love chemistry and experimenting. And slime is so versatile. There's so many different types of slime that you can make, so many different ways you can make it, so many forms you can put it in, so many different things. Like, the possibilities with slime are endless. Do you plan on making videos non-slime related or make another channel? Actually, yes, I have totally thought about that before. I do want to get into something that I could post consistently on, but if I were to make another channel, I definitely do something that's very vague, so I can just put a bunch of different things that I like on it, because sometimes it's very difficult being just limited to like the slime and like ASMR vibes. Even though I love it so much, there are other passions that I really like to do. Like, I like makeup and I like tech, and I just like maybe vlogging every once in a while, you know what I mean? Like, it could be a different video every week. I don't know. Comment down below if you're interested in that. Maybe I'll consider it. What do you love about your subscribers? I just love you guys in general. I was probably the most nervous person ever when I had my face reveal. I was like,
oh my god, they're gonna hate me, they're gonna think I'm ugly, they're just not gonna like me in general.
oh my gosh, you guys were like the most supportive people ever. Like, I'm so grateful for that. Like, I don't think people understand how much it hurts your self-esteem when people like pick on you. Thank God I'm so lucky to have you guys. I've never really run into that. Obviously, occasionally I'll have those mean comments on my videos, but you guys just totally block them out. You guys are so nice to me and so active, and you're always just so supportive of me. Like, I couldn't ask for a better fan base. So I love my timers so much. What is your favorite video that you filmed? My favorite video that I've filmed is probably my floral foam video. I had a bunch of fun making that video, even though the cleanup took me like literally 2 hours. It was a bunch of fun to film because it was so satisfying. Like, for a while, I was just so in the zone. So this is going to be my final question that I'm going to be answering, and it is, what is your first name? I do not feel comfortable with giving you guys my first name quite yet. Maybe that'll come in another Q&A, but I will give you the first letter of my first name, which is a J. So that is pretty much it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and to hit that big red subscribe button down below and the little post notification bell right next to it to get notified every time I post a new video. By doing this, you'll become a member of the hashtag notification squad and one of my timers. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A, and I hope you got some of your burning questions answered. I'll be sure to see you guys all next week. Bye! And let's hope I don't end up deleting this video.